like to make my lives too long because let's just face it. I know that a lot of people don't have a lot of time to sit and they want to get all their information in one scoop. So I try not to make them as long. I'm that way myself. I don't like to sit around long for information. Once I get the information that I need to move on. So I'm putting this deck back. I'll leave this as is. I'll straighten it later on. Little hands. You throw that. I'm in celestial love within Aquarius, a love sent from above, a bond so curious. I wondered what it was, love making furious. Reach for the stars above. He loves a Gemini, your soul I can't deny. He's mine and she is mine, a union so divine. This is the ethereal day. Reach for the stars above. I'm in celestial love within Aquarius, a love sent from above, a bond so furious. I wondered what it was, love making furious. Reach for the stars above. That was a disco I had written as the funkiest beat ever. I switched out the beat that I had originally composed with a musician. That didn't go over so smoothly, so I just went on and switched out the beat. I mean, this is what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta work with what works with you. I mean, shout out. It was an opportunity. A missed opportunity, but an opportunity, yes. An experience, yes. I enjoyed the process of making that music, but it also put things in perspective. I needed to go a bit higher than where I was. And I did that independently, which was wild. I found out, fortunately and unfortunately, in this music biz, that people are only faithful to themselves in a lot of situations. They'll start off on the team, but the devices of their own mind will lead them down some other trippy stuff, but whatever. I am here and I am okay. Welcome, America. Yeah, so we are of the United and of the States and worldwide and globally and all that good stuff, and peace. Peace. Everywhere that I am, at least. Peace, peace, peace. So we're going to do what it does. All right, all right, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back in the box. We're going to take the book out of the box first. Back in the box. We're going to read from what we got. Leave the box right here so you can see I ain't putting nothing back in the box. I ain't taking nothing out of the box either. This is all I got. The book. This is the book. These are the cards. I ain't even looked at the cards. You'll see the cards first. How about it? I don't know what they look like. All right. I have no idea what none of these cards are. We're going to read like that. Move this stuff so you can still see the top of the box. I ain't messing with nothing. I spread them out. We have the Sun in the upright, the Eight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Cups, Judgment in a reverse. The last two cards are in reverse, the Six of Wands. I'm going to show you in order in which I just read them. This is the Sun. This is so pretty. She's purple. I'm going to... Can you see her? Let me reduce the shine on this darn thing. I want you to see this. Yeah. It's better. Is this better? Poop. I really want you to see her because she's pretty. I'm trying to reduce the shine because I want you to see her. Can you? Yeah. Okay. This is her. She's pretty. She's got lavender. She's holding, like, she's like, I don't know. She looks so relaxed. She looks so in her femmy thing. And this is the Sun. And she looking down over her shoulder. And it just looks so yum. It looks like she's just doing her thing, looking over her shoulder, making sure everything is in order as she does her thing. And then we've got the Eight of Swords. She's got a little blindfolder on. She's kind of binded a bit. She got a little smirk on her though. I don't know. I don't know how to take this. We're gonna read though. I'm just giving you the cards before I read them. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is this cloaked individual with holding the wheel. I like that green robe though. Okay. Wear it. Green is heart chakra and it's the Wheel of Fortune, so it's like a big old hearted decision. Yes, I'm a happy person. I'm so sorry. I'm just so happy. Yay! And we've got the Seven of Cups. I don't know if you can see this person. Seven of Cups. They have a mask on. They have a skull, some rosary beads. It's like a... Is this a Gila monster? Is a dragon or something? Going through the cups. So we've got 3 cups in the back, 4 cups in the front. Don't know what that means. We're going to get through it, okay? We've got Judgment in the reverse. Don't know what that means right yet, quite yet, until we start reading, right? Judgment in reverse. All right. But I'm going to say, I don't know. Because in the upright, it's the lady up on the top, and it looks like the soul's going up for rapture. But then when you turn it upside down, it looks like people going to Sheol. S-H-E-O-L. Sheol. I'm going to put that one down while we're reading. Six of Wands. And this has a masculine man on a white horse with a wreath. But it was in the reverse, so we'll get to it when we do it. All right, so looking at the book, remember the box is still sitting right here in sight, still closed. Haven't pulled no extra cards out. I read, interestingly, from the right to the left. I do not read from the left to the right. I read from the right to the left. This was not taught to me. This was innately learned. A lot of things that I have learned through life were innately learned. They were not taught to me. They were lessons I picked up through experience and engagement. Some people learn through book and instruction. Some people learn through experience. Some people learn through... People have different learning mechanisms. And some professors are professors because they've taken to mechanical study. They've taken all books, mechanical devices. They've done all the things that you are supposed to do. Some people have taken instruction, which is fine. And some people don't work that way at all. They learn hands on, they boots to the ground, and they just innately know what information works and does not work. It is not, to say, a precise science to it. It is almost animal instinct. See, when a species has been put through certain cycles a certain amount of times, namely almost 22 times, by the 22nd time, you kind of can usually see a pattern. But then there is the radical anomaly in which another person can take that same 22 times and go a different way. And I think this also applies in the National DDH Society. They say, which is crazy enough, about the same numbers, 22 to 25. They say by the time an individual reaches the age of 22 to 25, you can tell if they're going to have a developmental disability. And there are markers for this. If they don't hit it at the age of 5, then they hit it at a certain age. But by the time of age 22 to 25, you could tell if that thing is full blown. What they don't add into, or what they probably have, and a lot of people don't know, is the life experience, trauma, and information gathering the individual has received in order to develop in these cortexes, be it frontal or back. We're not going to get into this. I didn't go to school for this. This was not nothing I went to school for. This is information deduced from my life's experiences. So, getting on with this, the sun. This book is very, I'm going to tell you, Ethereal is good. They are very thorough. And I'm going to say this. Yeah, I've been reading for, look at this. It's like a little mini novel. I like it. It's cute now. Whoever did it, they took their time. So with This is the Sun. The sun shines brightly on the things that feel good and bring pleasure to our innermost self. The light of the sun illuminates all that we have to hold gratitude for and reminds us to enjoy life. We become a shining beacon for others when we are confident and appreciative. The life becomes an example of how blissful life can be. Envision the joys this card highlights in your life. The card is a gentle reminder that you yourself bring light and joy to others. Honor the light within yourself. Confidence, success, and joy in the upright, and optimism. This is how this card came. It's in the upright. Okay, the Eight of Swords. See, we ain't going to take too long on it. The Eight of Swords. Let's get this done. You are not actually trapped in the way you feel you might be. The only one keeping you bound is yourself. You can choose to look at the circumstances around you and face them head on, or you will remain feeling trapped. You must decide to get out of your head and reclaim your power. It's in the upright. Isolation, feeling trapped, self-doubt, powerlessness, and victimized. Okay, get out of your victim mentality. Let's get active. Let's get present. To be present is to take back your power and to not feel so much as like a victim, but to understand where you are in the situation and if there is anything that you can adjust to make you less of a victim. Yes, you may initially be a victim. Trust me, when I found out that the same person calling me broke was stealing my money, it was like, huh? Like, so it was like, move around. Like, I'm not going to be a victim, so I'm just going to move around. So yeah, you don't have to be a victim if you don't want to be a victim. And that was for the Eight of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. That's another major arcana. And I want to make sure I read where I'm supposed to read. Okay, here's the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is an upright. The Wheel of Fortune shows that opportunity is abundant. All things have a cycle, both good and bad. One makes you appreciate the other, and both offer new options to the situations you face. Luck, change, karma, and destiny, and that's in the upright. I told you about that old green robe that I like. I like that green. I got on a green robe. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So yeah, luck, change, karma, and destiny. Because if it was in a rebirth, it would be misfortune, chaos, bad luck, and resistance. We're not. Pray that away. I rebuke you. All right. So 7 of Cups. And here we are. And that's in the upright. I told you it was the masked individual with the Gila dragon, Gila monster. It's a dragon on it. Either way, it's a dragon on it. 7 of Cups. The quote, Pablo Picasso. Painting art much? Do you art much? Not fart. Art much? Yeah, that part. Everything you can imagine is real. Everything you can imagine is real. If you can think of it, if you could visualize it, then it might just be possible. Keep in mind that if you think up negative things, that is equally as real too. So try to keep on a positive note. What you can imagine is what you can manifest. Bring forth your subconscious plans and make them goals. But be wary. Too many plans and ideas may bring you overwhelming thoughts and questions. Just because you can dream it and do it does not always mean you should. That's in the upright. Illusions, options, unrealistic imagination, fantasy world, choices. So, although we have all these lovely dreams and manifestations, be mindful of burnout. It is real. Um, me, I'm so guilty of the burnout thing. I will take on task because I can. And rest is important. Rejuvenation is important. Air is important. Take time to yourself. It is so important not to burn yourself out. Especially if you're doing good things, then do good things. You should do good things, but you have to also be balanced. Too much of anything is a horrible thing. Too much good can throw off your bad, and too much bad can throw off your good. But be careful to choose what works. And remember, you want to live authentic, because when you go before all maker, when you go before the Almighty at the end, and this is what I tell people all the time, at the end of your days, it is not what your mouth speaks that will ultimately be, it is all the deeds of your whole entire being that will be the story that will be told. And guess who will tell the story? Everybody around you, the peers and everything. And you will hope that they tell the truth about it. But if not, guess what? It's on them. It is not your job to manipulate the narrative of people. Let them talk. Let them eat cake. There you go. Let them jump on their own sweetness of their own words. Okay, we got 2 more cards left, and then we get out of here. I'm going to hit you with a little bit of my I heart you. Yeah, because you need to hear this. Okay. This is Judgment in the reverse. Like I said, it looked like the return to shit. Watermelon to go down the hole. Remember Animaniacs? That was a great show. and Yakko, Wacko, and Dot. I remember I loved it. I lived in a predominantly Orthodox Jewish area at the time, and I loved living in that neighborhood. It was so nice. I had deers and stuff at my window. We had wildlife just skipping through the yards. I used to go outside and see the families walking, the whole entire family, the mommy, the daddy, all the kids, the dog. Shoot, sometimes the darn squirrel was following them down the street. I used to just love the picture of it all. Um, I remember I went to this one school up in that area, and the one of the guys that I went to school with, he was I don't know if he was Orthodox, modern, or conservative. I don't know, but they invited me to the Shabbat, and they also invited me to a feast. I've been to several uh formal events, and I love it. It's you learn so much, and it's so reverent. Like, they respect. That's respect. I can respect that. And the Shabbat was so, it was they hit the cornucopia, the sharing of food, the breaking of bread. It's done so different in different religions, but it kind of touched me in that one. So the judgment and the up in the reverse was, because we're just gonna hurry up and get up out of here so that I can sing my little song, sing a little happy song. Yeah, you gotta sing a little happy song. You gotta sing a little happy song. No matter if they're right or wrong, you gotta sing a little happy song. Sing a little happy song. Oh, thank you. I try to be sweet. It's not hard. It's not hard. I just block out the things that I don't want to deal with, and I manage the things that I have to deal with, and it makes it okay. So, judgment in the reverse is the judgment card shows up when it's time for self evaluation, in which I was just talking about. You are at a crux for reaching a new life and must purge those things that would hinder you from being renewed. And that's in the reversed self doubt, rejection, blockage, and stagnation. See, you don't want to put too many things on your plate that it stops you. Like you're like a deer in headlights. It's like, I took all that on, and now there's a burden of completion. Somebody actually wants me to complete this. How dare they? Well, you took it on. So, good luck with that. Six of Wands in the reverse. We're going to end that one out, and then we're going to sing my little. Must be the season of the warlock. Must be the season of the witch. Must be the season of the warlock. Must be the reason I'm a bit. I heart you, but you want milk and honey. I heart you, you just want my body. I heart you, but you're just broke, not funny. I heart you, but you be short on money. Ooh. Yeah. So we got to the Six of Wands, and now is the time to stay true to yourself, play up your strengths, and continue forward with confidence. It's time to step up and take the lead, but don't let the ego drive. Do so with humility. We are all working together after all. Be assured, kind, and stand up tall. That is in the reverse, so it means egotism, misdirection, doubt, and neglect. Okay, so the ego is a fragile thing. It is like an egg. Like Lil Wayne says, Is that Lil Wayne or is that Tupac when he say, "Be careful, I'm above." Hey, Frank. Yeah, the ego is that fragile. So you wanna be careful how you set that thing down, because a crack is a crack, and you can't take it back. So be careful. The egg is a perfect shape. There are a lot of things that are shaped like the egg, and people think that circles are perfect. Circles is a shape. Shapes look like they could be stars, they could be hearts. Shapes are shapes, and we accept the shapes are as they are. Shapes have imperfection, shapes have weak points, but we all like shapes. I like hearts specifically, and all shapes have different strengths and weaknesses to them, including a circle. But they say an egg is the perfect shape, but an egg is also fragile. So work it out. And what shape is your ego? Lots of love and light. Have a good day, not a bad day. Do it your way. That's what they say.